Welcome everyone. This is John Ahearn coming to you from Ryan's and Millis for a Class B South matchup. It's going to be a good one. Today we've got Joe Corbett visiting Dan Gauthier. Shoot. Should be an exciting match. Bowlers are just finishing warming up, and then we'll get started. Hold tight. Welcome, Ben Hamilton. I got my first viewer. We'll be starting soon, Ben. Bowls are just finishing warming up right now. While we're waiting, we'll give you guys some stats. Dan Gauthier comes in as the number 4 seed in B South with a record of 28-14. The average is 112 so far this season. This is week number 4 for both bowlers. Their 4th match and this is number 4, the right in order. First 3 matches, Dan Gauthier went 12-2 against Millis. I can't even say his name. And then he went 10-4 over Matt Shapiro, and he lost to Wayne Bullock 6-8 in a real close one for a record of 2-1. Dan's been bowling 46 years, enjoyed being on TV at least 10 times, and his highlight was throwing a triple on TV. Joe, in this week 4 match, is coming in with a 105.6 average. He's the 12th seed in B South with a 105 average, a 16-26 record. He's 1-2. He lost to Don Devish 4-10. He beat Jerry Omerald 8-6, and he lost to James O'Brien 4-10. Looks like the bowlers are just about ready to get started, and we'll get started shortly. Hold tight. Thank you everyone for joining. We're getting ready to get started just in a couple of quick minutes.
You need the other side of just one. You got $55. You can't touch a ball until you pay.
$50.
50. I want 55. $5 lead. $10 lead. $60.
That works, Joe. All right, you guys ready? Why don't you come out and shake hands, and we'll get started. Okay, everybody, we're ready to get started here. This is a B South matchup. Match number 4. We got Joe Corbett against Dan Gauthier. Bowlers are getting ready here. Next ball will be live. Joe will be starting on lane 21. Thank you all for tuning in. Just give me a sound check there. You can hear me all right?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, Joe to start it off. Off to the left a little bit, it gets a friendly bounce. Leaving a pack of 5 in the middle in the 10 pin. No, right on his object. 3 still remaining for his out. and that'll be an 8 box. Not sure if everyone can see up top there. I have the camera set that if you zoom in, if you're watching on your computer, you could probably zoom in and see the scores live, but I'll be giving them as we go. Box 2. Just off the pocket, just a little bit. All set up here. He's got the cluster buns to the left, a 5 and a 10 pin. And everything but the head pins. Left for his out. Thank you, Jay, for joining. And just slides by it for a 9 box. That'll give Joe 17 after 2. Each bowl will bowl 5 boxes at a time. This ACST rules. It's a 5-string match. 2 points per game and 4 points for total. For a total of 14 points. Right on the head pin there. Gets a nice friendly spare leaf. Piece of wood just a little bit out of the way. See how he plays it? And he picks it up. Who needs the wood? And the first mark. With 27 in the ball here for Joe in the first string of 5. I'll be giving updates as we go along. Sorry for the wait. And right on the head pin that time. Leaves just the 6-10. So an 8 fill on his spare. Giving him 35 after 3. Oh, just the wood just slid it away there. That was unbelievable there. 10 pins still standing. And it's 10. Giving Joe 45 after 4. After this box, Dan will be coming up. Off to the left a little bit. Thought it was going to be half Worcester, but picked out another one. He has the 1, 3, 4, 7, 9, and 10. Oh, right down the bunny hole. Gonna need his out here to sit down. Oh, repeat. It's a full box. Giving Joe 49 for first half. Now Dan's coming up. Dan's got a average of 112.6. The number 4 seed in the South. With a record of 28-14. And he won his first match against Will Buscemi 12-2. He beat Matt Tapero 10-4. And right on the head pin, but doesn't get anything to show for it. It was a beautiful hit. He's got the 5, 7, 8, and 9 left. And he found the hole. He's going to need it out here. And he picks one off for 7 bucks. Both bowls at a little slow start today. I'm sure they'll heat up as we get going. This is John Ahearn on the mic. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Tom Grasso. I can't really see everybody's comments. Oh, off to the right, but gets a friendly splash, leaving the 4 horsemen left side. 1, 2, 4, and 7. And mows it right down for his nice spare. Dan's on the board with his first mark. He's at 17 in the ball here after 2. right in the pocket. Beautiful hit.
Go get it.
Drops 8 in the film, leaving just a 4-7.
I think we all know where I'm playing.
He said, I think we all know where I'm playing this.
Oh! Some plans don't always work out. Just a 4-pin remains. And it's still there for a 9-box. That gives Dan 34 through 3 complete to Joe's 35 through 3 complete. Joe was open in the last 2, so he's gonna look to make a move here. Oh, right on the head pin. Punches out the 189, leaving the W. Off to the right a little bit. He's going to need his out ball here. And a nice out for a 9-box. Through 4 in the first string here. Joe Corbett at 45. Dan Gauthier at 43. Dan to finish up his half hand. Just off to the right slightly, leaves a 4 and 2. More to the left, 2 to the right. And just off the left there, leaving the 1, 6, and 10 left for his out. Oh, and a 7-box. Both bowlers struggled in their 5th box here. So after the first half of the first string, it is Dan Gauthier 50, Joe Corbett 49. We got a close one as we thought. See how the bowlers do on lane 22 here. 21 was not that friendly. Up to start the second half of the first string. Right on the head pin. And he gets rewarded with a split. He's got the 4, 7, and 10. Does have a couple of pieces of wood there. See how he plays it. Just a little bit too far right that he wanted. Leaving the 6, 7. Goes out. And it's a 9-box. Joe's sitting at 58 through 6. This is John Ahearn coming in from Ryan's, Millis. Great place to come. If you're in the area, there's some open bowling right now. Usually this place is packed. Right in there. Headman that time gets a 2 and 2 split. He's got the 5, 6, 8, and 10. Kind of a strange lead. Nope. He came back and took 1. Now he needs his out. He's checking to see how the camera's looking. Oh, he threw that one away for a 7-box. And he's sitting at 65 through 7. Here's a nice pocket hit. Leaves the number 6 triangle. 6, 9, 10. Wood to the left of it. Thank you, Bob, for joining. Ooh, almost stole it. 10 still remains. And it's a 9-box. through 8 complete in the for Joe. He's at 74. 2 boxes to go. He's going to need to drop a mark or two here to put some pressure on Dan. Just off to the left. Wood's still working. He's left with the 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right on his object. Gets everything but the 7 pin. Great bid. Looking to clean up the 7 for his 10 bucks. And it's a 10. 1 box to go for Joe in the first string here. This is an ACST match. 5 strings. Just off to the left.
My least favorite leave, but I usually leave the opposite direction.
Leaves the number 4 triangle and the 4 horsemen right side. Oh, just missed it. Just missed the headpin. Steals another one, leaving just the 110 now. So Joe's going to be under his average first string. And that's 10 bucks for 94 bucks. 94 string for Joe. Joe coming up. Dan coming up now at the 50 half.
Go get me, Joe. Come on.
Needs 45 pins to take the first 2 points. Oh, beautiful hit. And here comes the cavalry. And they're still working. And it leaves a nice plank in front of the 610. Good ball. It's there. And he picks it up nicely, avoiding the wood.
I learned my lesson. Don't do it.
If you can get around it, it's always best to do. Okay. Dan starting in the second half of the spare. And on the fill, right on the headpin. Wow. Just a little bit light.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Leaves the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Remind me again how fast it is.
Yeah, isn't this the fastest house in the state, Joe?
What they say.
Yeah. So hit the headpin, they say. Oh, beautiful hit.
Oh, nice drive.
Wood just takes it away. He's going to look for his out here. He's left with the 6, 7, 9, 10. Thank you all 10 for joining. And
Good out, Joe.
picks up a nice 9 box there. So through 7 complete in the first string. Dan Gauthier at 73. Joe Corbett at 65. Right in the pocket. It's another beautiful leave. Leaving the 4, 5, 7, 8. Wood to the right and behind the 5. No, he kicks the wood over, and the stripe pin is remains the 4 pin. Look for his out. And it's a 9 box. So with 2 boxes remaining for Dan, he is at 82 through 8 to Joe's 74. He needs 13 pins in 2 boxes to take the first string. Off to the left, just off the head pin a little, leaving the 1, 3, 6, 7, and 9. right on it. Oh, what a beautiful shot. But the 7-pin said no bueno. Dangerous wood. Does it push it? Not quite. And it's a 9 box. So Dan's at 91 through 9. Joe finished with a 94, so he only needs 5 pins. 4 pins rather. And right there he takes the first string, dropped 8 in his first ball. And the first 2 points will be going to Dan Gauthier. And we'll see by how much. He has a spare lead here. 6-9. And he mows it down nicely.
Show.
For a spare in the 10th. He's going to want to look to add to his lead here. Thank you, Paul Lively, for tuning in. And on the fill. And he drops 8. Good place to leave the goalpost. But a nice fill for a 109 box. So string 1 is complete out of 5. Dan Gauthier at 109. And Joe Corbett at 94. String 2 underway. And nice friendly bounce there. Now the pins are falling. That's an 8 drop. Leaving just the 6-10. With a plethora of wood on the deck. Right on target. Joe starts off fast here with a spare right up in box 1 here in the second string. This is an ACST match. It's 5 strings, 2 points apiece, and 4 points for a total of 14 points available. Right in the pocket, gets rewarded with a nice split for a 5 point. The 3 and 2.
Whoa, try.
Just chopped up the 6.
Good going down.
Gonna look for an out here. And a beautiful out for a 9 box. And 24 after 2 for Joe here in the second string. So Joe had a slow start to the season. This is the week 4 match. Both bowlers. The 4th match. And Joe off to the right there. Leaves the pack of 6 to the left with the 10 pin. Sitting with a 105.6 average so far in the ACST. And right through the bunny hole, which is a little low for Joe, knowing him like I do. He's right now he's the 12th seed, pulling out of Division 4, where he's 3rd.
Come on, Joe.
Now he needs an out here. So that's a 4 box, so 28 after 3 for Joe. Right in the pocket that time, and gets another split.
Find a way. The wood does good things here sometimes.
Leaving the 6, 7, 9. He does have 2 pieces on the deck. Let's see if he can make them dance. Oh, he hits it beautifully, but just pushed it back. With the 7 pin remaining for his own. And he picks it up for a 10 box. So through 4 in the second string here, it is 38 for Joe. Dan took the first 2 points, winning 109 to 94. Beautiful head pin hit. And there's another beautiful reward with the 5, 7, 10.
It's gonna be one of those days.
There's a a lot of splits happening. That's his third in the first 5 here of the second string. Oh, a nice bid. The wood didn't help. He's left with the 957 for his out. And it's an 8 box. Joe will sit down with a 47.5. 46.5. Now Dan comes up. Dan won the first string here. This is John Ahearn on the mic. He's 28-14. He's the number 4 seed in the South currently. Off to the left, gets a nice friendly bounce, leaving himself the 1, 3, and 6. Spilled. Oh, he hit it beautifully. Somehow, the wood just took the ball away, leaving the 6 pin. And a nice 10 to start. In the second string, Joe threw 1 complete. Joe at 15 and at 10. Welcome, Trucker. On the headpin, and they're still falling, but he's got an opportunity here with the 3-5 left. Dropping 8 on the first one. And just pulls it a little bit to the left, chopping out the 5. And it's a 9 bucks. After 2 complete in the second string, Joe is sitting at 24 to Dan's 19. Joe was open the rest of the way on the first half of the second string here. And a nice splash there, leaving 110. With some wood to help. Just off a little bit to the left. 10 still remaining. Thank you, Shannon Marie, for tuning in. And that's 10 bucks. Dan Gauthier. So after 3 complete in the second string here, Joe Corbett at 28 and Dan Gauthier at 29. I just want to put it further away for you.
I want to make him get tired. Strategy, you have to run for
Get him winded. Get him winded.
I'm tired just watching.
2 boxes remain here in the first half of the second string. John Ahearn on the call here. Class B South match. Right on the head. Beautiful ball. Leaving just the 5-9 plank diagonally across it. Oh, and the wood jerked it out of the way. I thought that might have been angled a little bit off there. He's going to look for his out here. Same ball will take it. And it's a 9 box. So through 4 here in the second. Pulls are tied up at 38 apiece here in the second string. Through 4 complete. Right on the headpin again. Leaving the check mark right side. The 3, 5, 6, and 10. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh, just off to the right a little bit, picks up the 6-10. 3, 5 still remaining. So it's going to be close there in the first half, the second string. And it's an 8 box. So we are deadlocked here in the second, 46 apiece. Yep. You notice you said, the hell of a head trick. You're getting better when you're out there. Leaves.
I don't really mind the first ball. If there were enough leaves there to make, I just didn't make any.
Joe starting the second half. Off to the right there. Pulls 3 off in the corner. Spare lead. Thank you, Paul Flanagan, for joining. Sorry if I'm not recognizing everyone. It's a little bit tough. Right in the pocket. All it remains is the 4-8. And it just sails by it a little bit for an 8 box. We'll try to give the scores every couple of boxes here on the string. Dan did take the first string, 109 to 94. And a nice late fall on the 10 pin, leaving just the 2-4-7 wood in the back. Oh, just sails by it, just a hit. Kind of knew it when he left his hand. Didn't like the way it went. And that's a 9 box. So up to 7 complete here in the second string. Joe is sitting at 63. He's going to want to drop a mark or 2 here in the end. Put some pressure on Dan. And a beautiful pocket hit. And another split. This time he's got the 6, 7, and 10. Wood on both sides, but I'm not sure how helpful it will be. Oh, beautiful shot. Pin just fell on the deck before it got over to the East Coast. And that's a 9 box.
How did he score correct?
Bull is a little tentative in the starts today. I've bowled against both these gentlemen. Very good bowlers. Off to the right, but hey, gets it. You can turn around now, Joe. Dropped 7 on that ocean ball. Leaving the 1, 2, and 5.
I'm gonna get it.
Oh, and he gets it. The late hit. Doesn't have to be pretty, but it counts. Much needed spare for Joe in the 9th. Sitting at 82 on a ball here. And right in the pocket that time. And gets another split. 7-9. But a nice 8 fill. And he picks one off there. 7 pin remaining. Needs a spin to hit 100. And it's a 9 box for a 99. 99 red balloons.
Tough game. A lot of splits up there, Joe.
All right, Dan, go get me.
Okay, and Dan's coming up for the second half of his string. He did take the first string, 109 to 94. He's sitting at 46 after 5 here in the second string. Joe finished with the 99. Right in the pocket. Beautiful ball. Somehow the 10 still stayed up, but I thought that was a straight ball for sure. Just sailed to the left of it there. He wants that one back. Joe's sitting at 193 after his first two. And there it is with the ball grand special. They said it. Okay, through 6 complete. Dan is sitting at 56. Joe's 54. Joe finished with a 99 in the second string. Off to the left, gets a nice friendly bounce,
All right, she'll go get it.
leaving the 1-3-10. And the viewers going in and out. And oh, he sends it over nicely. Kicks it over, picks up the 10 pin for a nice spare in the 7. And on the bill. Off to the left, but gets a nice friendly bounce and drops 8. Little score correction here. Leaving just the 2-6. Picks it up nicely for back-to-back spares. 8 and another, he said. Okay, Dan's sitting at 84 in the ball here. 8th box. Through the 8th. And off to the left, but gets a nice friendly bounce. And picks up 5. He'll take it. Leaving the 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 6, 7, 9. And they're all gone. 3 in a row. Bonus money. That's 99 in the ball. Right in the head. Well, he drops 7, leaving the setback shot, but he takes string number 2.
Nice try.
Almost got 4 in a row there. Picked up the 4-7, leaving just the 5. And he cleans it up for a nice 10 box for a 116. Second string.
The 2 head pin hits got the bad leaves, and all 3 misses got good leaves. That's this place in a nutshell.
Okay, so through 2 complete. Dan has taken the first 2 games, so he's up 4 points to 0. The first 2 of 5. He's sitting at 225 to Joe's 193.
Those reds have got to leave you pretty soon.
32 pin lead right now. The total. We start the 3rd string here.
Go, good ball. Come on.
Another good ball, but gets a split. Three and 1 left here. And missed off a little bit. 1 pin remaining for his 10 box. And he cleans it up for 10. Uses it all. If it's there, use it.
Exactly. It didn't work for me though, but I'll do it every time, baby.
Okay, we're in string number 3 here. Joe in the pocket again. He seems to
Jesus,
found the
no
pocket,
luck,
but now
buddy.
he has
Doing a good first
triangle.
ball.
He's got the number 4 triangle and the 10 box. So it's 4, 7, 8, and 10. No good deed goes unpunished. And up, and we've got a ball there. lost 2 here. Score correction, he's lost 3. And cleans it up for $7. The headpin hasn't been friendly here to Joe on 3rd string here. And in the pocket again, and another 3 and 2 split. Not quite the full spread eagle, but 3 and 2
I
nonetheless.
think I found the best 2 ways to pull him against. Oh my god, that treat was bad.
All right. Okay, plenty of bowling left here. We're just in the beginning of the 3rd string. And a $7. So 24 through the first 3 of the 3rd string here for Joe Corbett. So we want to drop a mark or 2 here now. Off to the left a little bit. Leaves the pack of 6 to the right and the 7. Pretty when it goes. Thank you, Sean, for joining. And cleans up everything but the 5 and 7. And it's a $9. So Joe coming up to the last frame, the first half of the 3rd string here. He's sitting at 33. It was really like a mark here to sit on. Right on the head pin again. And yet another split. And an ugly one at that. We've got the 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's unbelievable. The punishment. That is 4 headpin hits and 4 splits. Off to the right there. It's going on a nice out here.
It kind of goes back to what I told him on my WhatsApp. 2 headpin hits, they were the worst leads. 3 misses, they were great leads.
Yep.
Weird.
It is.
Hey, great out.
Nice out there. And it's a disappointing 41.5 to Joe in the 3rd string there. The pins aren't cooperating. Headpin hits are costing a lot of splits here. Joe had 4 splits out of 5 in the first half. Dan coming up, off to the right a little bit, and drops 6, leaving the 2, 4.
Come in as an emergency bowler. Awesome bowler.
1, 2, 4, and 10.
Pops up to the
I had my passport, it's a yes. That's the problem.
That's not a problem.
And a beautiful shot. It just went right over the 10 box. Nicely done. I think Schuler's figured it out that headpin is not her target today. And he picks it up nicely for 10 bucks. We are in the 3rd string. This is John Ahearn, live from Ryan's Family Amusements in Millis. A lot of kids buys and stuff today. Nice night for All Saints Day, ACST B-South match.
Even if they're from Canada,
And right in the pocket that time, and that time he gets awarded, but leaving just the 3, 9.
But again, I'd have to explain to them, like, listen, like, he's
I have to hit it full here. There is wood to the left of it.
we definitely get some.
And he picks it up nicely for a spare. That's one of the toughest shots to hit is the half Worcester when the punch out is left. When you got a full deck, it's easy to hit it. When they're this by themselves, not so much. Nicely done. On the film. Right in the pocket again. Gets another split, leaving the goalpost. It's got some wood in it, but it's a nice 8 fill. Give him 28 after 2. Let's see how we can make these pins dance here. Wow. He got the 7, but somehow the 10 didn't go. And another 10 box. So through 3 complete in the 3rd string of 5. Dan Gauthier sitting at 38 to Joe's 24. He's already won the first 2 strings. He's got a 32 pin lead in the match after 2 complete. Thank you, Richard, for joining. And right in the pocket there, lightly salted, as they say, but he dropped 7 there, leaving the 3, 9, and 10. Wood to the left of the 3 might be helpful. Let's see how he works this one. And he picks it up beautifully for another spare. Second spare of the first half of the 3rd string here. Dan sitting at 48 a ball and a ball in the 4th box here. And right in the head pin again. Yet another split. This time he leaves a 6-7. There's some wood to think about here, though. I know Dan hasn't found a piece of wood he doesn't like yet. I'll leave that one up to you. I'll defer to the pro. Dan's been bowling for 47 years. And picks it up nicely for his 3rd mark. Sits down with the spare. 66 in a ball. Nicely done.
Once in a million years.
All right, Joe's got his hands full here in the 3rd string. Through the first half, Dan is sitting at 66 in a ball to Joe's 41. He's going to need a big half here. Yeah, 7 splits between those 10 boxes. And there's the punch out.
8 out of 11. 5 out of 6, 8 out of 11. You're the king of it.
The splits are really hitting Joe hard today.
Even shooting is very unfair.
Very unfair.
I don't think any opponent I bowled has had this many splits ever.
Well, I think we faced this Wednesday.
You're right. Both teams on Wednesday in our match at a time.
I think Justin at one time had 7 splits.
Yeah.
I think he still threw a 131. But
Most I've seen, I feel tough get 9 out of 10 ones.
that's a 6 box for Joe. And right in the head pin again, and yet another split. 2 and 1. So that's 6 out of 7 splits for Joe here, 3rd string.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, just sails the left. Joe's ball seems to be moving a little bit more than he wants, I think, today. No damage there. Okay, so through 7 complete, Joe sitting at 55 with 6 out of 7 boxes and splits. And in the pocket again, hey, and it's not a split. Get the parade music started. He drops 8 and it's not a split, leaving the 6-10. Joe wasn't used to that. Yep. Missed opportunity there. Thank you everyone for joining. It wasn't there. And it's a 9 box. So Joe's sitting at 64th for weight. Could use a couple of marks there. And, well, you hit the head pin, and it's not a split. Leave it a triangle, though. Leaves the 3, 5, and 9. 3, 5, 6. Oh! 5 just didn't go. Triangles are tough. Joe doesn't get a split, he's not getting the breaks to go with it. And that's a 9 box. Joe's at 73. Joe's at 73 through 9. The best thing that could happen in this strength farm is it's going to end after this box. Oh, that's the ball he's been looking for. Drops 9, just leaving the 10 pin. Beautiful ball. I think he had to get a little angry. And he picks up the spare on the end. Very nicely. Every pin, still 2 more complete strings to go. Come on. 6, and it's a 4 fill for an 87. Joe. All right, Dan's coming up. He's sitting at 66 and a ball.
I took the picture when you had all the splits. I put it on Facebook saying, somebody should tell Joe to stop it.
I had the same problem against JOB. All I did was split. I had 27 splits.
But you can't say I was sitting in that run,
Oh yeah.
So through 3 strings for Joe, he's sitting at 280, which is well below his average. Shoot coming up on the fill here. There's 3 mark first half, 3rd string. And gets it nicely. Yeah, he gets the triangle, leaves 7.
This year. I'm going for the worst record in B this year.
A lot of bone left. Okay. So 7 fill given a 73 half to Dan.
September 8th.
And just drop that one a little bit. Still leaving the 3, 5, and 9. 3, 5, 6. And he chops one off for an 8 box. But he's sitting at 81 through 6. So only needs 6 pins, 7 pins, 4 boxes to take the 3rd string. So we know what's going to happen there. Just give you the totals at the end now. Off to the right a little bit, leaving the 6 back to the left and the 10. I've seen this a few times today. Thank you all for joining in. Hello, Megs. How are you? How's the sound? Oh, just a little bit light. Just leaving 3 pins though. Leaving the 4, 8, and 10. Thank you, Jim, joining also. Chops out a pin there for an 8 box. So Dan is taking the 3rd string, so he's up 6 points to 0. 2 big strings left after this, though. He's got 3 boxes left to go here. And the 3rd string of 5. Just off the left, it's a nice friendly bounce there. Leaving the 1, 3, and 6. Wood between the 3 and 6. Good spare opportunity. little bit full on the object. I want to clean up these two for his time. I'll give you the totals after the game. And that's a nice 10 box. Dan sitting at 99 through 8. He has taken the string in the third here, but he's looking to add to his lead.
By box 4.
Stop. Oh, and a beautiful splash there. Drops 8, leaving just the 4-7 in the 9th there. And picks it up nicely for a spare in the 9th.
There you go, Shoe.
Dan adding to his total here. Coming up in the last box in the third string of 5 is John Ahearn, live from Ryan's Millis. Just off to the right a little bit. Drops 5 though. Leaving me 1, 2, 4, 6, and 10. Oh, just chops it out. And the last ball here in the third. And it's a 6 box, but a good place to leave it for a 120 string. Dan, so after 3 complete, Dan is up 6 points to 0, taking the first 3 things. Now he's at, so he's sitting at 345 after 3 to Joe's 280. So 65 pin lead the match, but 2 whole strings to go. And this would be the time for him to make a move for Joe. Off to the left a little bit, punches it out, leaves the 4 horseman right side and the 4-7. Nicely done. Almost picks up the 4 and 2 split, leaving just the 4 pin. And just off to the right a little bit. So it's a 9 box. Joe here. We are in the 4th string of 5. It's Class B South matchup. Crosses over, drops 6, leaving the 2, 4, 7, and 8. Familiar with this lead myself, I get it a lot. Oh, I thought he had, oh, and he picks it up. A little block from the behind, but kind of the break that he could use. Joe's sitting at 19 in the ball here on the 4th string. So I want to look to start chipping. And off to the left a bit there. Just drops out 3. Still better than a 10. Leaving plus a bunch to the right and the 4-7. Oh. Is that the Greek church?
Is that the what?
Is that the Greek church?
You know, I don't even know the real name.
I forget.
Isn't it having one more pin on the left there?
It might, yeah. And it goes out. And he gets an 8 box. So Joe's sitting at the minimum 30 through 3 here in the 4th string of 5. Looking to get on the board. Hey Dave, how's your ride? And off to the left this time. Gets a little bit of better splash that time.
Go, though, all set up.
Leaves himself the 1-3-10 with some helpful wood. And he picks it up for a nice spare in the fourth. Yeah, with all the things come out. Fill, and a nice fill for a change, but yet another triangle, but a 7 fill, giving him 47 after 4. It is his best half so far. Oh, almost steals it. Come on. Oh, well. And a 10 box for 57.5 for Joe. He's off to a good start here. Looking to get on the board here. Dan sitting after 3 complete at 345. Joe's 280. He took the first 3 strings and is up 65 after 3 in the match. Dan to start his 4th string here. And off to the right just slightly, leaving himself the Caleri. Don't know Bob Caleri, but I know his shot. I get it all the time. It happens when you don't hit the head pin. Oh, almost stole it there. Leave himself the mini rail. Oh, how that 7 pin didn't go, I'll never know. But that is a 9 for Dan to start his 4th string. It was opposite Joe's 9 also. Joe did have 2 marks in the first half of his 4th string. And off to the right, pulls out the triangle right side. Very familiar with that shot too. Usually I get that in my spare fills. It is a spare lead. Oh, what a beautiful shot. The kingpin did not cooperate. And he picks up for a nice 10. So through 2 complete in the 4th here, Joe's sitting at 22, and Dan is at 19. Figure it out yet? Dan off the left gets a nice friendly bounce. Head pin is wiggling, so he leaves the 1, 6, and 10. But he has plenty of wood on the deck to play with. Let's see if he can pick it up. Oh, just doinked it to the right a little bit. It's still there though. See if he can pick it up for his 10. Oh, just sailed off for 7 marks. So through 3 complete in the 4th string of 5. It is Joe Corbett at 30 and Dan at 26. Dan did take the first 3 strings. It's up 6-0 in the match. And then the 4th of 5 strings here. This is John Ahearn, Ryan's, and Millis. Right in the head pin there. Well, gets a little little bit of a help there, but still a split. That's the first split of this match so far, of the 9 boxes. Let's see if he can send it over here. And he picks it up beautifully. A nice spare there, just in time to match Joe's spare in the 4th. Dan on his fill here in the 5th frame of the 4th string. Off to the right a little bit, leaves the 4 horsemen left side, but a 6 fill gives him 42 after 4, down 5 pins through completed boxes. Let's see if he can run the horseman. Oh, on the outside, will it take it? Oh, 7 pin got tickled, but he's not that ticklish, I guess. Joe's going to have a lead after the first half of the 4th string here. And it's a 9 box for 51.5 for Dan. So halfway through the 4th here, Joe Corbett sitting at 57 to Dan's 51. He's going to want to see if he can finish this one and get on the board. And off to the right a little bit. Misses the head pin, but gets a nice 7-pin drop. So technically not a split. Leaving just the 1, 2, and 7. And he picks it up nicely for a spare. That's Joe's 3rd spare of this string. Much better than his previous strings. Still haven't seen a strike yet today. And right on the head pin, and there's the split.
Three strikes in my first 4 I've had a feeling we'd have a day like this with no strikes in the match.
So it's a 6 fill on the spare, but he leaves the number 4 triangle and the 4 pin, and number 6. Oh, good bid on it. Now just left with the 410. And it's an 8 box, so through 7 complete. In the 4th string here, Joe's sitting at 81. His best string so far in the 4th here. He's going to want to put some pressure on Dan here. And right at the head pin that time. Drop 7. Leaving the 2, 7, 5. 2, 4, 5 rather. Oh, just chopped it. Nothing wrong with that ball. Hit his object. And it's a 9 box. Joe's sitting at 90 through 8. Gonna want to rack up some points here. Off to the right a little bit, but who needs the head pin? Oh, it almost sent the message in. Leaving the 1, 2, 10. For a spare opportunity. And just sailed off the left a little bit. 1 and 10 remaining. Oh, viewership is up and down here. Low. And that's an 8 box. Joe sitting at 98 through 9. Off to the right that time, but not a bad lead. It's the 4 horsemen and the 5.
Time your balls in between the punches. Me too.
This is no right reason
Oh, punches right through it. It was full of them. clean up for his 10 bucks here. And it's a 9. Well, 107 string for Joe.
It's better though, Joe.
It's better string. He's making some room, but he might run out of runway. Well, Joe's sitting at 387 through 4 complete. And 51 half. He's starting the second half of the 4th string here for him. Just off the left a little bit, it's a nice bounce. And there's some wood there. I don't know how he's going to play it there. He's got the 2-in-1 split. Splits are coming back. Much better this string than they were last. Oh, joint the wood right through. And meet us out here. Hey Jim, thank you for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. We are on the 4th string of 5 here. Class B South match. And that's an 8 box. So Dan's sitting at 59 through 6 complete to Joe's 73. Joe looking to take his first points in the match here. Dan took the first 3 strings and all 6 points. Beautiful ball right there. Hit the pocket pretty full. Gets rewarded with another split, leaving the 6, 7, 8, 10. Back-to-back splits. Split bucket's coming back. Oh, just tried to get the cap of the wood there. Just sailed by. And that's an 8 box. So through 7 complete in the 4th bit. Joe's sitting at 81 and Dan's 67. Dan's got 3 boxes to make his move. He's going to need a couple of marks. Probably 2 at least. Oh, another beautiful headpin hit. And yet another 2-in-1 split. The 4, 7, and 6. It's 3 splits in a row. 4 in the string for 8 boxes for Dan. Oh, he gives it a nice bid. Never got over to the West Coast. And he picks it up for his 10 box. So through 8 complete in the 4th string here. Joe Corbett at 90 and Dan Gauthier at 77. So we could use some pins here. Dan is up 65 after 3 complete. And right in the pocket, and yet another split. Unless, no, it's going to stay. So that is 4 splits in a row in the second half here. The 5th split. 9. Out of 9 boxes. His object, but just a little too light. Still leaves the 210. Oh. Wow, how that too. Yeah. So through 9 complete in the 4th string of 5. Joe sitting at 98 and Dan at 86. Double toe string. Not a split. Candlepin's still there. But looks like Joe will take his first 2 points there. Oh, good bid there. Picks up everything but the 8 pin. So Joe takes the 4th string. I'll give you some totals here once I finish up this ball. So 95. And Dan is at 440. So through 4 complete. Dan Gauthier is up 6 points to 2. He's at 440. Joe's 387. So now 57 pin difference.
Come on.
No, not 57. 53 pin difference right now. So Joe did shave off a dozen pins there. So coming up in the 5th and final string here. Joe off to the races, crosses over, leaves the check mark left side. 2, 4, 7, and 5. Oh, just off. Picks off the corners. And a 10 box to start the 5th string here for Joe. Joe's trying to look to build on his last string. A little slow start. Dan's worst string on the 4th, but Joe's best. That's how it goes sometimes. And he crosses over once again and leaves everything but the 2 pin. Gets it. Oh, just sailed by it. So use that. So you want to look to see, get as many points as you can. It's a 53 pin difference. It's a 4 complete in favor of Dan Gauthier. And there's 10 bucks. So Joe's sitting at 20 after 2. I want to string some marks yet. He's got a 53 pin difference to make up. No. Joe put up his 2 there. Now he's got 1, 3, and 10. More than 2 pins. And picks it up nicely for a spare in the 3rd. Now he's sitting at 30 in the ball. Here in the 5th and final string. This is a Class B self-match. John Ahearn on the call. Oh, there's a beautiful fill. Nice 8 fill there. Getting 38 through 3. Let's see if he put his angle correctly.
Nice shot.
And he picks it up nicely.
I can see it.
Back-to-back spares.
Where the hell are the balls on? 22.
They gotta be. They might have fell out.
Yeah, even more. Even the ones I threw down.
And on fill. And another split, but a 7 fill nonetheless. And some wood that could be helpful. So we're 55 through 4. Oh, almost sent it all up. Good bid. Starting off fast there in the 5th string. Joe picks up 10 for a 65 half. Much better, Joe. Okay, we're here at Ryan's Millis, Class B South match. Dan Gauthier versus Joe Corbett. Dan took the first 3 strings. Joe took the 4th. We're here in the 5th. Joe was completed the first half of the 5th string, and he's sitting at 65. And Dan's coming up to start his 5th string now. There's a 53 pin difference in total in favor of Dan. Joe trying to at least get another 2 points. It's up to his best stop. Oh, we got a little ball shortage here. Hold tight here. So while we're waiting, I'll just give you a recap. String 1 went to Dan, 109 to 94. String 2 went to Dan, 116 to 99. And string 3 went to Dan also, 120 to 87. And string 4 went to Joe, 107 to 95. So Joe sitting at 387, Dan at 440 through 4, and he has a 53 pin lead in total. Starting the first half of the 5th string for Dan. Waiting for some balls to come back here. Thank you all for tuning in. And we'll be back to action soon. Dan looking to keep his number 4 seed, maybe move up. He's sitting at 28-14 coming into today's match, and with a 2-1 record. This is the fourth match for both of them. So they'll be 3-1 after today. Off to the left there, but who needs the head pin? Drop 7 on the first ball. Leaving the 1, 3, and 9. Side saddle triangles. Just a little bit off to the right, leaving just the 1 pin. Saturday night, seem to be losing on viewers. And it's a 10 box for Dan here in the 5th and final string. Thank you all for joining in and out today. For our Class B, everyone getting their rest, ready for the World starting on Monday up in Moncton, Canada. A little bit off the head pin there to the right, but gets a nice friendly bounce, dropping 7. Leaving the 1, 2, and 4. Thank you, Nicholas, for tuning in. This is the 5th string of 5. Just off to the right. First 3 strings went to Dan Gauthier. And the 4th string went to Joe Corbett. Dan is up 6-2 and a 53 pin lead after 4 complete. We're on the 5th and final string. And that's a 9 box. Dan sitting at 19 through 2 complete on the 5th to Joe's 20. Joe had a nice 65 half. His best half today. Just heated up a little late. Right in the pocket that time. Thought we were going to have a first strike there. But he drops 9. Blank in front of the pin. And he picks it up for a spare. To match Joe's spare in the 3rd. So Dan sitting at 29 on the ball here in the 3rd. Joe was at 38. Only tough spot there. He picks up 2 on the spare. So through 3 complete in the 5th there. Joe at 38, Dan at 31. Still 3 pins remaining. 1, 2, and 10. I've seen that a lot today. No, just on. Does the 7 box. So through 4 in the 5th string here. It's 55 for Joe, 38 for Dan. Oh, off to the right again, but another friendly bounce. Leaving just the 1-4 with a piece of wood up against the 4. Oh, off to the right a little bit. And 9 box for Dan, giving him 47 in the first half of the 5th. So Joe's coming up to his last half of the match, sitting at 65 to Dan's 47. And that's the ball he's been looking for all day. Drops 9, leaving just the 4 pin. Off to the right a little bit. We haven't seen his strike yet today. We're here down at 21 and 22 with Millis. Nope. And it's a 9 box. Guess it wasn't there, Joe. 74 through 6 for Joe. Right, head pin, another beautiful ball. Drops 8. Not too crazy about that wood, but let's see if we can get around it.
Either around it or corner of the cap, one or the other.
Well, that was a tough one. The way Joe's ball moves left to right, it was kind of a roadblock there. And the 10 box. Joe sitting at 84 through 7 here in the 5th and final string. Dan's got a commanding lead after 53 pins, 440 to 387. Joe having his best string. And some late action, but nicely. Let's get some wood there. He dropped 7 on his first ball. No split. Wood just took it away. Wood is not cooperating for Joe in this second half. He's had a couple of blockers already. And there's his 10
on that
box.
500 pace anyway.
94.
Okay. How'd you do?
Good string, man.
Yeah, those are good.
And then
What's your highest you ever had?
I told you a couple times.
What?
192.
And Joe drops 5 here, leaving the Caleri left side. 1, 2, 4, 7, and 9.
Just professional or handicap?
It's scratch.
And right in there. And those Caleris are tough.
Gonna be 10 and 2.
Great ball.
I won the first
9 pin
three.
remaining.
Probably gonna take the next 2 when I get total. Most likely.
You get money for that?
At the end of the season.
And it's a 9 box for Joe. He's sitting at 103 through 9.
Well, it ends up being nice.
Probably maybe June or something like that.
Have a nice, good luck.
Thanks. See you.
Joe coming up to his final box. And up to the left, but hey, why not another split? It's been one of those days for Joe. Drop 7, leaving the
Nothing to lose.
4, 9, 10. What a beautiful shot. That's the way to end the day. Beautiful spare there. It's always good to end on a good note. And he drops 8 for a 121 string. Definitely Joe's best string there. Good bowling, Joe.
Price to hit 500.
Joe finishes with the 508. Shoes coming in at 440, 487 right now. And he crosses over, leaves an accordion, leaving the 5, 6, 9, and 10. This is a very difficult shot. Thank you everyone that did tune in today. Dunk the wood, leaving the setback. And he picks up a nice 9 there. Through 6 complete in the 5th and final. Joe was at 74 to Dan's 56. 18 pin lead in the string. And first ball is off, but dropped 7, 8. Dropped 8 there. Leaving just the 1, 2. Millis 8. Like that. A little bit. And a 9 box. So through 7 complete. Joe sitting at 84, Dan at 65. Right in the head pin there, he drops 9. And that'll actually give Dan total. Still got a commanding lead in the string. Oh, just off a little bit to the left. And a 10 box. Through 8 now, it's 94 to 75 in favor of Joe for the string. Joe looking to pick up his 2 more points here. Total is already done. Leaves a pack of 5 and 2. Pack of 5 to the left and 6-10. Oh, right on the object, just a little bit full. Left with the 3 and 2. And that's 6 box. So that gives him 81 through 9. Looks like it's going to be Joe getting his 4 points. So Dan will be taking 10. 10-4 win here. And right on the head there. Come on, give him a break. All right. Leaving just the 3-7. And chops it out. So just getting the totals here. Ready? Thank you all that did tune in. And it's 10 bucks for a 91 string. So 531 for Dan to Joe's 508. He had, show you the scores right here. both viewers still here. Sorry to bore you, but there's the final. Dan takes 10-4, 531 to 508. Thank you all for tuning in. This is John Ahearn, live from Ryan's and Millis. Have a great rest of the weekend.